I mean, by mortal standards, he's obviously absolutely devastating. But by the standards of Jerri, a semi-demi-hemi-god, I mean, arguably, I mean, the man had 37 marsh at the age of 69. We've got a lot to live up to here. We've got a lot to try and achieve with Thorfinner with such a huge, massive handicap. So where are we in terms of the campaign? So we only need now 2 islands in Sweden. Specifically, we need this one here and this one here, whatever those are called. And then we need this one in Estonia, which is like Ossel. Yeah, we need this one in Estonia as well. 3 islands, and we are done with Northern Europe. We have everything else. Anglesey, White Man, Isles, everything else. Then, our next closest goal to the achievement is the fucking Canary Isles, which seems very weird to say. To have to head to the Canary Islands from Iceland as our next goal. Very bizarre. Now, don't forget, Sicily is still on the back burner. If we can get Sicily before something like 1052, 1048, 1021, whatever, then we get another achievement. We've got roughly 100 years to knock that out. In fact, I think it's almost exactly 100 years. I think it's actually 1014. And that would solve another one of our achievement woes. We've got to take Sicily anyway, so having that extra time limit probably isn't such a bad idea. I wonder if, with the Diplo range given to us by the Adventurer, you know what? I think it actually would. So one of the new Dynasty legacies is, let me pull it up here quickly, is this one here. Diplomatic range plus 30%. If we got that diplomatic range bonus, we would easily be able to fabricate claims on... See, the only reason we can't right now is they're not within Diplo range. I wonder why some of these aren't. I guess because these are owned by people more northern. Anyway, that 30% extra Diplo range would give us the ability to fabricate claims on all of this. I don't know that we have any Casus Belli that can affect nations this far away. There's the Varangian Adventure, but the kind of conceit behind Varangian Adventure is you take your court, you take your armies, you take your gold, and you go to another realm. You leave everything else behind. So we can just conquer county, eh? It would be, I mean, they're vastly inferior. That would be a foot in the door. I mean, hell, maybe we could just go for Sardinia right now. Really throw a spanner in the works. That is the... Oh, my God. So we could just take Corsica right now. Maybe we should make today, in like a complete change of pace, maybe we can make today the goal not to get Sweden and not to get Estonia, but completely flip the script a little bit. We need more troops to be able to contend with Sweden. Now, we do have the Danelaw now as an ally, which gives us another few thousand troops to play around with. Never rely on vassal troops. We've found that out many times before. We need ways to get good land, to get more armies, that isn't going to go against our campaign goal. Otherwise, we might end up, potentially going over that 80 realm size limit. Whereas these we need. We have to take these. So if we take, like, the Duchy of Corsica, we can win that. There's no debate we can win that, right? You know what? We're going to start things off weird. Friendship ended with Northern Europe. The Mediterranean is my new best friend. Where is our... So I guess our closest rally point is the Isle of Wight, which is very bizarre. Everybody, pack your things. We're going to Butlins. We could call in allies. I'm not going to. My God, we are absolutely going to annihilate them. Oh, I'm so sorry, Corsica. That also gives us a nice stepping stone to head to Rome, which is still under the Abbasids at this point. Oh, dear. I bet they're not best pleased about that. I imagine the side effect of that is thanks to all the Norse attacks into Christian realms, right? I mean, look at Italy, completely splintered at this point. The Byzantines are grabbing chunks of Rome. The Abbasids are grabbing chunks of Rome. France is completely divided. Parts of Wessex in Aquitaine. It's just a complete mess. And I think that it's very much the case of the Norse characters being probably most of the reason behind that. Now, who's our commander right now? 31, really? I mean, no, we'll go in because we've got that siege leader trait, which is going to be pretty invaluable against all these big, strong castles with their big actual walls. Is that our dwarf brother? Hey, it's Tiny. Hello, Tiny Jerrison. What is that? Oh, no. What the hell has Tiny been up to here? Incestuous, profligate, one-legged dwarf. What a story. I wish we'd have played as Tiny instead. Do we want to gain opinion of Tiny? Do we want to gain opinion with Hustin the Foolish? I know, we can employ... I mean, there's no reason not to take that, right? Thorfinner, although I joked about it, is obviously an incredible character. Sure, he's not Jerri, but this guy is not a ruler design character. Although Jerri was within that points limit, obviously, for achievements and whatnot. This guy is a natural character that has just kind of, you know, through education and learning and whatever, become as good as he is. And he is incredible. There's no debate about that. This guy is absolutely insane. Let's go into the capital. Look, it's a kid ruler, so there's a good chance we can capture him and end the war instantly. I don't think we're at any threat of losing this war. Just in case, we might as well try and expedite the process where we can, eh? Who's our heir? We have Snorri, who is bossy and hale. With a good martial education, he could potentially be better than our current character. I think it's unlikely, I'll be blunt. But it is possible, and he's got the benefit of having that congenital trait, which we don't. With some luck and a good education, we could actually improve again on what is already a very, very good character. I think it's unlikely, so we'll see how it goes. But oh my god, my brother Jerri died. Jerri Jr. had his skull cracked open by a Hissinger. Who are you? Oh, I mean, look at him, though. Is there much surprise? King Thorfinner is sick of all this Harkal and puffin and whatever else they eat in Iceland. I just want some tomatoes and some mozzarella. To the hysterical King Thorfinner. Been burning with your oppressive laws for too long. Oh, peasant uprising right now is not ideal. I mean, to be fair, increased autonomy, control growth minus 50%. Do I care? Tribal Iceland isn't exactly gonna be a metropolis anytime soon. Control over chains by minus 75. We've got that runestone that increases control, and we've got buildings that increase control. And where is this? Sorry. I'd like to know exactly where this is going to. Every county in the faction. Ooh. Okay, hold on. And that is peasant rabble. It's just Australand. I don't really care about that. Yeah, I don't mind. Honestly, Dan, take it. It's all yours, my friend. All these other wars down here. What is that? Scornet. I thought it was France again. None of these matter. These are all our allies' wars. That's a problem, of course, being allied with a slightly larger nation like Danelaw. Hello. Deliver a speech of unity to the crowd. If we can pull that off, we gain 150 prestige and 100 martial lifestyle experience. My pleas for us to put aside our differences fall on deaf ears. Might as well join in. We might get 62% chance of getting severely injured. What's he like as a person? Compassionate, ambitious, and gregarious. He is ambitious. Fuck it. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's the problem with being ambition and compassion in the middle of a mass brawl. Probably don't go together, eh? It's too late for caution. Okay, we're good. No immediate effects, but no negative effects either. I'll take that. That's a good outcome as far as I'm concerned. 97% of the war score here. We are out of supply, but we should be good in no time. And there we go. One war down. Thank you. I will take Corsica happily. What a bizarre... what a bizarre place to go for immediately. I like it. Okay. Well, let's stand down for a little bit then. We do have 4 out of 3 on our domain size, but to be fair, we can't use any of these, can we? Oh, we'll re-enable next month, right? Okay, I thought it might be because we are, we're tribal. Now, on the subject of that, yesterday a lot of people pointed out in the comments that we could have made the Kingdom of Man in the Isles, which would have given us, like, some troops, some immense spawn troops, that type of thing. Apparently, would have also flipped us to feudal. So, there's a debate. Apparently, you get to keep raiding if you're feudal, which makes sense, because I think it's determined by religion, isn't it? But, I think there's an argument for... right now, staying with tribal as long as possible. The access to Casus Belli, for one thing, is quite nice, but being able to have prestige as our only real currency to worry about and just stockpile more and more and more and more gold is quite nice. There is a means to an end with gold that can never be achieved with prestige, where the vice versa isn't necessarily true. We can build buildings with prestige, for example. It's a shame we don't have access to mercenaries. That's the only reason I would potentially go feudal, just so that we could, if we need it. Oh, skilled tactician and holy warrior. Not bad. She's not fantastic, but she's not bad. Eventually, we'll try and undertake all the decisions. When we've ticked off the big achievements that we want to go for this run, why not go for the Kingdom of the North Sea? Why not try and dismantle the papacy? And, of course, eventually reform the religion as well. I actually didn't even consider reforming the religion. Let's go living off the land for that supply and for the raid speed, too. Let's take a look. So if you want to reform the faith, 5,400. Good God. So we're looking at minimum 2,700 if we want to if we want to go for that with the zealot trait. But to be honest, not entirely necessary unless we want to make ourselves Filka. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's always a fun side goal to have, but it's certainly not the... In, obviously, CK2, it was a big thing to reform the religion, to kind of assume control. The cost was only, can you get the holy sites, really? There wasn't, you know, the mass amounts of piety and division to take into account there, with, of course, the scaling system. So, we'll worry about that later. What about you? You're inferior with 2 allies, Tuscany and... apparently just Tuscany? Tuscany and Tuscany? Sure, why not? We could knock him out, I guess. Let's give it a little bit of time for our troops to regenerate. I know we don't necessarily need it. We'll give it a little while. I might even invest into... minus 6.8 prestige right now. Because we've got all of those... all those man-at-arms that Jerri raised. Now, guys, nowhere near as prestigious as Jerri, right? Honest, humble, or deceitful? I guess we'll stick with deceitful. As far as I recall, deceitful has some bonuses in... Oh, novice hunter is good. Deceitful has some bonuses in... Jules. That's it. I couldn't remember the bloody name for it. I kept thinking personal combat, which obviously isn't quite right. There is also an argument for going down the chivalry tree rather than the strategist tree immediately. Going for Kingsguard on top of... I mean, this guy's already got 2 of them, of course, there, but going for Kingsguard as well, because you get so many very high prowess, you know, Norse characters. They've got the unique traits like Viking, Berserker, Shield Maiden, things like that, which can all bolster prowess much beyond your regular kind of CK3 commanders. I think there's a good argument for going for that before strategist, or strategy focused, I should say. I wake up screaming, my heart beating fast. I've been charmed naked or collared, while a dozen men and women with the heads of goats descend on me, biting and tearing my skin. It was only a dream. Get 100 piety if we pray for Odin's protection, or we can become a cannibal. I mean, he's compassionate. I feel like that would be terrible. Compassionate, gregarious man does not eat people, although he does like feasts and hunting. Ooh, this is a hard choice. What do we get from being a cannibal? Nothing. Just a secret for people to use against us. We'll take the piety, I think. Oh, hang on, this war's against me? I didn't even bloody notice. I thought that was one of my allies' war, but no. Ghanesian conquest of the chiefdom of Scorner. They're going for... Oh my god, one of my vassals grabbed... Oh, place that we don't need. Fucking vassals. Wait, if they're going for Scorner, let them have it. Let them have it. We lose the contested tile. It's not ours anyway, it's our vassal. It's also realm size that we don't need. Tell me the downside to this. There is none. We lose nothing besides the realm, which we don't want. Fine. That was a great deal. That was an incredible deal. Our vassal is probably pissed off at us, though. No, he doesn't care. There was no reason to not surrender that. It only gave us the bonuses. Is that county still cursed? Yep. Bedford's still gone. That's so weird. Oh, yeah. I mean, we could grab that, too. Fuck it. I mean, why not? Let's raise all our troops. And, I mean, having this point in the Mediterranean where we can immediately spring off of is phenomenal. Sardinia is on my to-do list. I think we'll take Corsica first, though. See if we can murder this tiny child. And I mean, that's a bonus to... Oh, he's compassionate, balls. That is a bonus to having all this gold and sticking as tribal. If you want to do stuff like this, it's actually, like, really viable because we've got all this gold. We can't really do much else with, eh? Oh, I like that the bishop's happy to join us. What a fucking guy. You almost weren't even worth adding to the plot. Oh, no, you're all right, actually. Right, there we go. This kid's dead in no time. Donate to charity. Improvident. No, I don't think I will. A couple of drinks. You know what? Be strong for mother. We'll just have a feast. We'll have a hunt. We'll do some stuff just to... This guy's gregarious, so a feast for him will... Yeah, I mean, it'll solve it in no time. And we're an eager reveler too, so that's another 44. Fucking hell. Get out of here. Time to open my secret stores. Another 150 prestige. Nice. And look at this. We're staying on top of our... We're staying on top of our troops there too. And another 150 prestige. Man, that's a good thing to spend our money on. Fuck it. Let's mark that as special interest every time in the future. Sod it. Why not? The downside to it is you used to be obviously hideously obese, and being a ruler that's mostly focused on prowess, fighting skill, physicality, probably not ideal to become obese, but I think they've made it a lot less insidious. You know, you don't just get obese whenever you cross the age of 60 in this anymore. Oh, come on, really? It was uncovered with 95% secrecy? Well, I mean, he's known to the target, but what's the kid gonna do? He's 8. Oh, no, I know someone wants to kill me. What I mean, you're done for. Most of you caught when you're dead. Oh, no. That could be a problem. I don't think he will, I don't think he's a grass. I don't think he's a snitch. We'll see what happens there. Oh. 5% success chance. Balls. Okay, forget about it then. Forget about it. No, we're okay. What would Jerri do? Jerri wouldn't murder that kid. I mean, he would, but he'd probably raid the capital, capture the kid, sacrifice him in a blue. Brilliant. Well done, Jerri. Thank you. Well, that's another one we can tick off. Thank you. I very much believe you could have done this, you could do this achievement with a single character. Especially if you do take that 30% bonus diplo range I was talking about. You could definitely do this with a single character. I just, I want to pace it out a little bit more because I'm having a lot of fun with this campaign and these kind of weird characters we've got going on here. So what we're looking at with you... my armies are raised. You're actually not wrong. That's actually 100% correct. So if we declare war, conquer duchy, they are inferior too. Wow, gosh, we are very powerful. It's all these bloody retinues. I mean, granted, when we're not raiding, if we're not doing anything with them, it's horrible and potentially devastating. So here's what we're going to do then. First things first, let's, spend this perk to start off with, I guess. Kingsguard, number of knights +4. I think that's probably the right play for what I talked about earlier. Let's mass execute. I mean, there's no downside to it. I don't see why not. Oh, we're... Right, okay, compassionate. Balls. Okay, that doesn't matter. We'll ransom them out when we get the opportunity to. Try and make some money here and there. Let's take a look at our current situation. We've got 3 titles that can be created. We're alright. Family members can get married. My half-brother. Okay. Well, let's go through and sort out our family then. Try and keep them... again, let's just... Because we're not going to be taking the traits that would normally, increase the likelihood of gaining... Actually, no. Let's not marry him to another member of our dynasty. That's a bad idea. Because we're not taking the legacies that increase the likelihood of inheritable traits, focusing on this is going to be a bit more important. Now, one thing I want to get back in, I talked about this in the comment section yesterday, actually, really want to get Giant and Herculean into the dynasty as a permanent thing, in honor of Jerri. That's my personal goal for this. Forget about all the island conquesting or whatever else. That'd be fantastic. Peasant Revolt, I don't think that's a good alliance. Actually, are there any good alliances we can grab? Messenia. Ustjug, I don't even know where that is. Verona. Wait, Verona? Kettle Alfredsson? What? Norse Adventurers already beat me here, eh? Viking Romagna, I don't think that's quite right. Shit, we can get Norse allies around here. Okay, how old is she? 17. Kettle's got an inheritable trait. And it gives us an ally on Italy. Sure. Yeah, okay, sure. I mean, we've got to get to war with Tuscany in a second. That's their direct neighbor. That is so weird. I'm a big fan of that. Done. Thank you. We can accept the Duchy of Corsica, because of course we can. What have we got here, then? My son. I will educate our son. Why the hell not? How is he coming out? Arrogant and curious. So the game has chosen a diplomacy education for him. That's fine. It's another one of the kids that obviously this guy had before we inherited and started playing as him. So that was kind of out of our hand. We got just very lucky with this kid. Oh, deceitful is a sin. Oh. Actually didn't know that. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. Because again, it gives us bonus in jewels. It's also got 8 martial and 7 intrigue. And as our realm expands and as we, get into situations like this where we need to wait for cooldowns and stuff, an intrigue character might not hurt so much. A combination of intrigue and martial might be actually the right direction to take things in here. So where are we going for next then? I mean, anywhere is fine. What about you? Maybe get a foot in the door in Sicily. The sooner we get that done, the better, eh? And then, actually, we need this island here, don't we? We need all the Aegean islands. Cephalonia we could go for. The only problem is that paints a massive target on our back for the Byzantine Empire. Similar strength? Maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. The fact that we are similar in strength to the Byzantine Empire is fucking nuts. And they've also got Malta. See, I think we've got to leave Byzantium till last. Because otherwise we're just asking for trouble, aren't we? Sardinia. You should be inferior now with our new allies. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Sardinia's next then. Conquer Duchy. I'll take the lot. Thank you. We are hemorrhaging prestige by doing these duchy conquests. So we do have to be somewhat more cautious about that. But overall, I'm not too concerned, to be honest. We'll just do a big raiding session after this in celebration. Go for Rome. Why not raid up and down the coast of Byzantium? Really, really do some damage there. Let's even catch these bloody armies. Got him. Nice. Oh, they reinforced. Shit, it was unexpected. Go, go, go. That was close. We're all good. Don't worry about it. I wasn't expecting them to boat troops in, I'll be honest. So let's swing around, go for those guys first. Snorri keeps just cynical temperate. Yeah, let's go for just. I think that's pretty good. Seeing as the realm is growing more and more and more, probably wouldn't hurt too much. Time for treatment, because we're still severely injured. It's too late for caution. Let's see another day. No effects. Okay, that's a shame. I'm hoping we'll just get, like, really lucky on the dice roll there and cure it immediately. Oh, a level of fame. Very nice. You're not quite Jerri, but you're getting there, Snorri. I think you're getting there. The Slayer of the Mediterranean. Duke Rudolfo might join the Iceland conquest of the Duchy of Sardinia as an enemy. Formed a new alliance with Tuscany. I thought you already had an alliance with Tuscany, which is exactly why I formed the alliance with... Well, it's done now. Never mind. Bit late for that. It's a bit late for mites. Look at that. That's so ridiculous. No, we should really give some land away. Now, to be honest, Corsica and Sardinia are probably fine to give away. Like Minorca, absolutely a safe one to give away. Where are they going to expand to ultimately from here? So let's go and sort by... let's minimum sort by Norse, North Germanic. And then say... ruler, no. Let's go unlanded. No. Sorry, not unlanded. Not ruler. There we go. And then we'll just land all of the ones with big martial energy. I guess we'll keep Cagliari rather than Corsica. Just because it's got all of those extra buildings. Half-brother and champion. Emunda. Any son of Jerri deserves new fertile realms. You're welcome, my friend. Dan Ulfus. He's a genius. My friend, we need more of you in our realm. We'll give away Tortoli because this one has been upgraded the least. Arnie can have that one. Was that Arnie the Berserker? There that fought Jerri. Come for Eater Berserker. How strange. And then we've got Oristano and Cagliari. Puts us one above. Is there anything else we could give away here? I'm sure we've got some shit like, I don't know, like the Isle of Wight. Okay, we gave that one away. Man is away. Give away Gotland. Oh, man, is it all just our... Well, let's open the outliner instead. It's probably a little bit easier. Bye, Jerri. We'll unpin you. Reykjavik. Yeah, wow. Okay. So we've got 2 domain in Iceland. Obviously, we can't give away Reykjavik. That would be a big mistake. I guess we'll give away you then. Right? Although Cagliari has no buildings. I mean, there's no reason why we can't change that pretty fast. I'm not going to land my spy master. That's a terrible idea. Here. Olafur. Take it. Let's drop these guys and let's re-raid as raiders. And let's get out there. Let's go and attack some of these really rich lands. Italian coast is splintered. We can make a shitload of gold out of that. Byzantium. Hey, let's just fucking sail into Constantinople. We apparently have equal army size, eh? Steen, our... So this is a kid that we're training to be a diplomat. Paranoid, ambitious, or sadistic. I feel like sadistic is a terrible option for a diplomat character. Ambitious has kind of run in the dynasty. So I think it's a good idea. Our guy's ambitious. Jerri was ambitious. Let's give Steen ambitious. Oh, hey, look at this. What the hell is that, man? Is that Gregor? It's Grandmaster Svein of the Joms Vikings. What's wrong with him? Look at his fucking face here. Oh my god, you see when he blinks? Oh, that's fucking cursed. Sorry, Sven. It's with some suspicion I received a delegation of disorderly thugs from the Joms Vikings presenting a letter from Grandmaster Sven. Fierce reavers and plunderers, both at sea and on land. These religious fundamentalists are some of the most notorious and deadly pirates in the world. Like any good Asatruan, I've listened to the stories of piety and prowess with a mixture of awe and fear. The Grandmaster is offering me a command of the gaggle of volunteers, provided I use them for raid and plunder of gold. Why would I not do that? Because we're ambitious. What do we want here? Special hard-to-kill Joms Vikings, or the Crucible Bondi. Soldiers that are a bit more disciplined. Fuck it, give me the Joms Vikings. Sure, we were going to go raiding anyway. We're not spending piety on much right now, are we? Where are they? Actually, where are they? Oh, is it not fired yet? We've obviously got no armies raised. Oh, hey, there we are. We're only wounded now rather than severely injured. So the reason that's so important is because, well, firstly, we've only got 15 prowess right now. There are 2 duels that we could fight. Well, at least there were. Against 2 Jarls that were breaking the law or something like that. I'll keep an eye on it up here just in case they pop back up there. For some reason, it obviously shows 0. I guess it's on red now rather than situations to deal with. It hasn't always been like that anyway. Right, invite some new champions. Did we determine a personal deity to this guy? Did I forget? It was all alright. Yeah, I was going to say I thought we did that. Where are my Yoms Vikings? I didn't click the wrong fucking button, did I? I'm not bothered about the Yoms Vikings, because right now we've got a new Dynasty Legacy to take into account. So we've got Wanderlust, which either gives that 30% Diplo range I was talking about, and the ability to send to the Varangian Guard. We also receive bonus troops above the cap when adventuring, which we're not going to do. Or we go for Space in the Hold. Loot capacity 50%. Defender advantage +5, which is very nice. If we're attacking somewhere, they send troops in to try and stop us raiding. We will potentially be able to hold them off far more than we normally would be able to. Max size of regiments +2. So that's the maximum cap of the regiments. That doesn't mean that we can get 2 extra ones. It means that we can just increase what we've already got. That is very good. Then eventually, when we go for this one, I mean, making a killing is going to be a game changer. When we get making a killing, I'm happy to flip to feudal, because we will make so much money at that point. It won't be fair. The poor AI will not know what to do with us. I mean, apparently it doesn't anyway, seeing as we already ransomed the Byzantine... Rival the Byzantine Empire. We will be ransoming the Byzantine Empire, trust me. Genoa. Well, I will in a minute, when we probably kidnap her. Let's flip to Genoa now, rather than Corsica. Oh, weird. They just form a duchy? What was that? Was it like a... Oh, there they are. Ah, got it. When it said they'll arrive, I thought it meant they will arrive raised, but no, they are... We can just raise them whenever we want. We'll be inherited upon succession. Oh, cool. Just 3 Yoms Vikings. Well, they are very powerful. Fucking look at that. No terrain effects, though, but very good at just kind of everything. All-round good troops. Very nice. Let's drop our rally point in Cagliari, and then let's raid all as raiders. And I think, let's get to work. Let's see what the Byzantines have got for me. Snorri can gain Vengeful. Yeah, that's good. Deceitful but Vengeful. Cancels it out. Just in the middle. I've only got 9 Martial. I'm getting a little bit concerned. Can I do anything with Snorri to... No. No, we've just got to hope and pray at this point. So we'll head up to Provence. We'll start with the capital of Provence. Siege our way down. I think by the time we get to maybe Pisa, we can drop the loot back off here. Head back out. Siege down maybe this coast here. Maybe get to wherever this is. Then head back over, drop our loot off. We'll go for Sicily too. I think this is going to be fantastic. We've essentially just got a big old treasure island. Starring Kermit the Frog and Tim Curry? He was in that, right? Are you all raiders? Why are they different colors? How bizarre. Well, it doesn't really matter too much. Well, let's send some of you there and some of you there. That way, if they need to reinforce one another, they can very easily. We're going to make so much gold. It's not even going to be funny. Nice. Okay. And prisoners, too. Gold, prisoners, you name it. Holy crap. And I mean, they're going to have to send an army of 6,000 minimum to stop us here. Thorin. Oh my god, this is like the first kid we've had. I mean, let's not choose education, folks. Otherwise, people will scream at me in the comments. Cracker. Oh, it's our granddaughter. Oh, I don't care about that. Hang on. How did she... Her betrothed is 6. She's a fornicator. I will not give this child the name of Jerri. She will not receive any Jerri or Jerri-themed name for being a child of sin. I don't think they really care about that so much in Norse nations, eh? Like, Councillor Steen died of old age. Selfish. Very ironically named. Wow, fucking hell. This guy really won the genetic lottery, didn't he? Herculean and also incredible with words. What a guy. These guys can carry 420 guide. These guys can carry 446. So, in conclusion, that's a lot of gold. Like, just from our armies alone, we can bring back potentially, like... We could be bringing back thousands of golds in one trip. I know it's only 1,000 gold on the cap. You've got to bear in mind, as we raid, we get that event firing where it's like, bring me slaves and gold or whatever. And each county is only contributing a small amount to that raid loot. Consider that more of a cap on raiding rather than, you know, how much gold we're going to make from each one. Because this is going to be insanely profitable. Start moving you guys over. Oh, this is good. This is real good. We got Scarred too. Hey, we could join the raiders. 34, 32. I mean, there's no reason for us not to join the raiders, given that we've got the siege speed bonuses. Whether or not it works in raids, I'm not entirely sure. That might just be hostile sieges rather than raiding. Anyway, movement speed 15%. Also gives us a bit of screen, so more of our people will survive if we are caught raiding. I think that's a fair idea. All right, let's move you around to there. And then this is going to be it now, forever. I'm committed to the raid tactic. Hey! Oh, he's compassionate, so we won't do it. Oh! You call yourself a son of Jerri. I hate him. 13 stress. It's only 13 stress. It looks a lot worse than it is because he's already kind of stressed out. Let's take it. He has a legacy to live up to. It might stress him out. All good rulers are going to be stressed out by the legacy they are expected to live up to here. Okay? Deal with it. Quite frankly, deal with it. Oh, was that Snorri that just came of age? Our heir? Oh, brilliant strategist. Hail. But only 16 martial after all that. Oh. It's not what I was after. But I guess you can't win them all, eh? Do we want to go, take the gamble, go for somebody like this with intelligent, or do we want to stick with what we've got and try and upgrade the level of hail? Marry someone like this one here. Signy Dysentery's Konungr. Dysentery's daughter Konungr. That's so good. I didn't realize she was part of my dynasty then for a second. Just kind of hit me. We go for someone like Grima. 30% fertility means that we might get beautiful and hail. It's a hard choice. Just go for Scold. Let's go for that. They gain the prestige. Chance of being inbred, but the inheritable traits are positive. It's a positive step for the dynasty. I'm just hoping we can get robust. And then eventually, of course, Herculean. Oh! Run. 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 Oh, my gold. Oh, they took so much of my fucking gold. Well, let's get these guys home then, eh? Look at how much I sieged up and down the coast of Italy, though. Hang on. Let's select an army, don't we? Look at this. Torch the entire thing. That sucks the Byzantium came and collapses there. So we won't raid into Byzantine lands next time. I've learnt my lesson. But we made plenty of gold from that anyway, just from the events firing. You know, the Bounteous Plunder event. So we're still good. 259, and then you can bring back the measly 65 at this point. That's a shame. They've already had a kid. Bloody hell, that was rapid. Jesus, they didn't mess around. There we go. Robust already. Fantastic. Dysentery. I'm going to call you... Do we have a berry? Do we have a berry? I don't think we do. May you grow strong and wise, little berry. Up to 1,165 prestige. That was a big concern, right? That was the big concern. It wasn't necessarily that, oh no, we're going to run out of gold. Because again, we haven't really got a huge amount to spend gold on. But the prestige were absolutely hemorrhaging. Minus 6.3 a month. Good God. So for the next one, I've gone for hit and run here. Retreat loss is minus 25%. Just in case we get on the wrong side of the Byzantines again. If we are going to raid the Byzantines, we can. We would just have to keep them together. Rather than, one complete army rather than trying to speed through and get as much as possible there. You can usurp the Earldom of Sardinia. I could just, rather than usurping the Earldom of Sardinia, take it. That's the true Norse. An adventurer. No. No. Did you not see I've already claimed this? In the trade famous Reveler. Oh, dear. Oh, it's a slippery slope to obesity. He's done for. Slippery slope to me losing my voice as well, apparently. Let's go on this hunt. Let's do a bit of a hunt. Just get his stress all the way down. Punish poachers? What do we want to do? Do we hang poachers? He's compassionate, so we wouldn't do that. Apparently, he doesn't even want to bloody take slaves from enemy nations, so he's not going to hang his own people, is he? The animal is mine, along with the fines for their lives. Popular outrage. Let's train the poachers. Gain the +2 prowess. He's got a point to prove that he is as powerful as Jerri. Only 19, though. Good God. 19 prowess. Every generation is slowly diluting down to just normality, isn't it? The further from Jerri we get, the weaker we become. Right, enough of this. Enough of this. Get out. Get out my islands. Go on. Pack your things. Oh, God. Please reinforce. Oh, God. Faster. Faster. Whenever you're ready. Okay. Jarl Halston becomes my mentor. Master of manner of varied tactics. Sure. Blood Tempest Teacher is flexible leader skill. There's no real reason not to do that, I guess. Okay. Please leave my islands. Oh, my God. We annihilated them. Look at this. We lost 204. 1,353. Yeah, that'll do it. Nice. Thank you. Oh. Oh, that was an unexpected victory. That's nice, though. That's good. In an unexpected victory in the sense that we've picked up Corsica and Sardinia, which I don't think anybody really expected us to grab anytime soon. So, Sweden, then. Surely we are more powerful than Sweden at this stage of things. Surely we can fucking subjugate him. We can take his entire realm. Well, that would put us above the bloody realm size for sure. Would it, though? Would it, though? We could do an invasion and just grab... We only need those 2 islands. Similar. We're still not there after all this time. But we've got enough prestige now where we could definitely invest into more man-at-arms, couldn't we? 4 out of 7. What's that? 5 out of 5, 4 out of 7, 2 out of 5, 1 out of 5, 4 out of 5 as well. So we can massively increase our troop count here. We would have to keep raiding, though, and keep at war pretty much consistently to be able to pay for that. Or we could go for some alliances, you know, the actual proper way, but I hate relying on allies. Look, all we need is Canary Islands, the rest of Mallorca, Venice, Malta, the Aegean and the Ionian Islands, and then the 2 islands remaining in Sweden, and we're done. Oh, and Sicily. How could I forget about Sicily? Sicily we should really focus on next, but the problem is Byzantium is right there, and they are pissed. Still similar. I disagree. I think the Byzantine Empire would destroy us. What I'll do between episodes is I'll consolidate power a little bit. I'll sort out a realm size. I'll do some investments with some gold wherever is relevant, and I will see if we can... I'll see if we can get to the point where we are ready to at least fight Sweden tomorrow. Deal with the rest of Northern Europe, then we forget about it, then all of our focus becomes Byzantium, because let's be honest, Mallorca, the Canary Islands, Malta, that's stuff that we can just swoop over, although I think the Byzantines own Malta, don't they? So, let's see how it goes. But with some good positioning here, we've got this in the bag, so I'm not concerned. Thank you to Nick Danger 013, Lupus, Helveticus, or Kansas, Mr. Mosen, Alex, Demon Boy, Solothol, Utomno Unconquered, Q, ThickCrack62, Mythomatic, and Londa, along with everyone else, the executive producer tiers over on Patreon for keeping the channel possible in the first place. Big thank you to you guys. And a thank you as well to Taco Cat, Poised as Fuck, Smirtworm, thanks for the loan, Bojo, Francesco R, Lilac, Mr. Awesome, Flom, Infectious, Ann Aurora, Callum James 3, Captain Cuba, Lanigan, Hawkin, Atreus Sen, Lonath, and Omegador as well.